Hello everybody. Today I'm gonna talk about a small application in Excel to prove what have been known as the normal theory, or what we call the center limit theorem. Now I have data here, and the result I'm trying to find is something like this. I'm gonna build values that will generate round numbers, and then I will build a small bar chart. It's like a histogram where I show the different counts of different observations to show it's gonna be normal. Now follow up with me if you want to learn how to do this. The first thing I need to do is I'm gonna use the RAND function. Let me try to just zoom in a bit. This is the RAND function, and what I want to do is I want to split the outcome if it's larger than 0.5 to go on the left. As you can see, if it's larger than 0.5 we generate RAND, otherwise we write -1. On the other hand, if it's less than 0.5 and it's larger than 0, so that's why we use the AND, we use RAND, otherwise it's -1. Now these two conditions are, the boundary conditions. You can just copy paste the formula. I'm gonna just do a small one. It's not gonna be super normal, but anyways. Okay, so this is enough. Now for the values inside, I'm gonna use the ifs function. Now for this value here, I want if it's lower than, I'm gonna write a 1. So if this value is lower than 0.5, so I'm gonna write AND because we don't want it to be negative, and this value is lower than or equal 0.5, but however it's larger than 0, then the result should be RAND. Otherwise, we select this value, the other value on the other hand, should be larger than 0.5. And if this is true, we also write RAND. And the other option we have, true, we write -1, which means that else just put -1. So what this means is that when I throw my number, if this is 0.5, it's gonna go here. If this is 0.5, it's going, or higher, it's gonna go here. And otherwise it's go down, it's gonna go this way. So this is my path so far. Now this formula can be copy pasted here and here as well. Also here, and also on this side. So this means that if I throw, let's say, a coin and we have pins, and the pin will, split its probability between 50% going on the left, 50% going on the right. So in this side it goes to this area, and then there's again the same chance of splitting, and then it goes to the right, and then it goes to the left, and this goes to the left, and then we write this value here. This cell will increase by 1. Now the thing I want to do, I want to format all the values that are larger than 0 as black boxes, and all the values with -1, -1 to be yellow. So I'm gonna select all this area. I'm gonna go to home, conditional, new rule, and if the value has equal to -1, it's gonna be black, and the font, yellow, and the font also is yellow. Okay. And again, I go to home, conditional formatting, new rule. If it contains a number which is larger than, greater than 0, then it's gonna be a black box, I assume. It's gonna be black. The font already is black, so we don't, nothing to do there. So as you can see, it shows that this is the path of this pen. It goes here and then comes to this category. Now the final thing I need to do is to use a counter, and there is a very famous formula, x is equal x plus 1, but in Excel it doesn't work. So what you need to do, you need to go to file and then go to options. It's outside the video, it's here just below feedback, formula, and enable iterative calculation. Here it's already selected. Let's just enable it. and then what you can write is equals if it's gonna be this value, the same value that we are in, it's E8, plus if this value is larger than 0, just write 1, otherwise it's a 0. I'm gonna copy, paste, 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 and paste. So this is a counter. If I press F9, I'm pressing F9 and every time I'm pressing, it's increasing. So to keep this video short, if you do this with larger more rows, it's gonna look like this sheet. You can even go even further, but this is what's gonna happen. If you press F9, it moves, it shows you the path. Of course, Excel doesn't have the you cannot animate here efficiently. So if I press F9, 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 it increases. The only thing I added here is like a reset button. So if this cell is 0, I think it will reset. So you see here is everything is false, and then I can go back to 1, and now I can go like F9, 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 and it's gonna draw. I'm only using a uniform distribution from 0 to 1 to generate a normal distributed data using central limit theorem. So eventually the theory says that if we play this game for long enough, you will have the normal distribution. And as you can see, the data seems to be normal. Of course you have some variations, but this is what's gonna happen. Hope you enjoy it and have a nice day.